All right, everybody, what's going on? Professor Bobo here, coming at you with the NGS Combine. This is our handy little free agent event that Smithel came up with. Right now up on screen, I'm just throwing you guys the guide. Both teams that I have are ready. We are about to launch the lobby. Chat, if you have any questions, throw them out there. We'll see what I can do. This should be fun. Right now, we're just digging around, trying to see if I could find a co-caster. It doesn't look like anybody is there. But guess what? We're going to get going. So, on the left, we are going to have Team Vala. On the right, we will have Team Lily. Standard tournament draft applies here. Meanwhile, Brave Sir Robin already throwing the jokes out there. I appreciate it. Keeping it light, keeping it airy. Right on, Norian. I see you, buddy. First map is Cursed Hollow. As shown in the guide, each of these maps have been pre-selected. This is a best-of-1 tournament. Teams have already decided they don't want to play against Maiev. They don't want to force the Maiev ban. Team Vala just not having it. We'll see what Team Lily has in store. Interested to see if we're going to get some meta things, if we're going to get some fun things. If we're going to get to see some free agents flex on preferred heroes. That is always something to watch out for. A Morales ban. Okay. Okay. I see you, Team Lily. First pick over on the side of Team Vala. Cursed Hollow, traditionally strong. Heroes include the Globals, of course. Anybody with good poke. Your Leemings, your Chromies, your Hanzos. ETC always has a high priority on this map as well. You can always go in the boss control route. You've got your Tyraels and your Falstads. But it looks like Team Vala taking a little bit of time here. Also Morales, man. I don't know, Murda. Maybe something's going on. Maybe that new skin was just too hot. Stukov. All right. Alexei Stukov, our first pick, ladies and gentlemen. For Team Vala, that should be Zactastrophe on the support. I do have the rosters up in here with each player's preferred role. We will, of course, double-check this going into the game. And on the flip side, Medivh Muradin. For Team Lily, the tank player, Brave Sir Robin. And what I am going to assume is the flex on Summer Ash. ETC Greyman, this is an incredibly boring, stale meta video game that's going to allow these free agents to show just how much they've been paying attention to HOTS in the last couple of months. Should I stream stripe? Yes, actually, Norian, you should absolutely stream snipe all over whatever the NGS team is doing. You should give away their picks. You should give away their addresses, their loved ones, their hopes, their dreams. I spread it on bread. Go for it, baby. I'm here for you. So the Tracer Band coming out for Team Lily. I like the ETC Greymane. Again, we're seeing some fairly standard things right now on both sides. But I am very interested to see what this Medivh is going to bring us. Ban Murky, please. Why would you want to ban Murky? If someone's got that A-game Murky, this would be the time. This would be the place. So we ban not only the Tracer, but the Malf, thereby deleting 100% of that super strong combo. But Malf, right now, in all seriousness, syncs very, very well with Medivh. You've got your sustain healing, and then you've got your burst damage prevention. Rotrim, you give love a bad name. What are we going to get here? Are we going to get some sort of leyline combo? Are we going to go for the Wombo? Teams that have never played together, that may not be playing together ever again. But they may pin their free agent hopes. Perhaps on the leyline seal. Double global. Well played, Team Lily. Falstad's still available on the flip side, but the Brightwing Dahaka, along with the Medivh, gives some extreme global pressure, and then we got ourselves a Vikings game. I'm going to need a drink because this draft just turned. We had standard, boring, quick picks, etc. Greymane, Admiral Alexei Shtukov, Medivh, Muradin, Dahaka Brightwing, and then Sylvanas and Lost Vikings by Team Vala. Moving on up in my hearts.
This realm needs me.
And the Leeming rounds us off. So this is a fun little bit of drafting. The Vikings player I would assume on Team Vala would be the flex in Nathan. Of course, we will find out. It's Meduho on the Vikings. Rotram on the Sylvanas. Interesting. Team Lili in sync. Team Vala almost there. Almost there. I don't think Rotram got the Pachimari or got the memo quite right. But hey, Cursed Hollow coming at you here. NGS again. Best of one. Let's get our team showing up there. Let's get our talents on up there. Let's get our zoom out game on. On the left here, representing Team Vala, Nathan will be playing the Greymane. Meduho will be playing the Vikings. Zactastrophe on the Shtukov, Rotram on the Sylvanas, and Dr. Chili on that very, very well synced up ETC skin. I like it. Thumbs up. On the flip side, Team Lili, Summer Ash on the Dahaka. Double Eldom is going to be playing the Brightwing. Sir Lancelot on the Leeming. Brave Sir Robin is going to be playing the Muradin. And just like a bird, flying away for Team Lili. We've got Summer Ash on the Medivh. Excuse me, that's Whizzle on the Medivh? All mid right. Yes, I agree, all mid. Top lane. Team Vala looking to grab the tower. Great grab by Summer Ash. Is that going to lead to a kill? We can see if the Medivh with Siege will track him down. Nothing going on. Vikings soaking in both mid and bot here. As the 5v4 ball goes on top. Raves a Rebel with a quick bit of trade on the Sylvanas. Team Lili trying to figure out just exactly how they're going to play against these Vikings. They've got their double global. They're going to start to spread it out. Dahaka winds up walking mid. Looking to put a little bit of pressure on Meduho as he pushes Eric back. Top lane, one tower down. Rotram looking just to be a little bit patient there. Let's see if they can take the second tower down. A missed Stormbolt there from Brave Sir Robin as he looks to get a trade. Can Medivh get Muradin out? There's the jump. Summer Ash doing what he can to take care of this XP. Right now, it is 3/4 of a level lead for Team Vala. Rotram taking a big hit from Sir Lancelot. That should force a back, if not a tap. And there's the tap by Sylvanas. Brightwing and Dahaka now pivoting, taking care of mid. As well as bot. Meduho just playing safe. He's under a little bit of pressure with the Viking. First blood is drawn. Dr. Shelley looking to pin Muradin. The Force of Will Shield comes out and prevents the dwarf from dying. Siege now. Well, he has about no health. Wound up with about 100 before going back to tap there. Great grab by Summer Ash. He's been on point early with both of these. Big damage coming out, but Sir Lancelot cannot get the finish on. Siege on his Medivh having to play back. They're missing just a little bit of that kill secure. I like the flanks by Sir Lancelot. Nathan looking to hunt him down. Does he get out? There's the Greymane jump. And Nathan with a great play there. Meanwhile, Dr. Chelly pushing into the tower. Brave Sir Robin and Siege are low on health. The Sylvanas poison proving to be a little bit too much. They are going to take this fort top. Things progressing very nicely for Vala. And her champions. Top trip coming up. 20 seconds left. Sylvanas is going to claim her first tower. Brightwing pushing mid. Bot after objective. Rasham, feeling cocky enough to shot call for his team in all chat. I'm not sure if the strategy is going to pay off, but we're going to have to keep an eye out on it. Trip up here. Summer Ash coming in on the Dahaka. He's been pretty darn good on his hook so far. Does he wind up getting another? He does on the Chelly. There's the Silence Bolt from Stukov. Brace of Rubbin coming in. There's a Storm Bolt out. It misses. Rotram is going to wind up chipping away at the health of Team Lili. Maduho chipping in a little bit with Baylog. Dr. Shelley at the front line. About 2 hits away. Siege on his Medivh is doing work. Another big orb from Lancelot. Shelly misses on the power side. Right into a Summer Ash tongue. Both of these teams just trading out damage. Another Stukov pull trying to close off Summer Ash. Medivh Portal keeps him alive. Meanwhile, Sir Lancelot on the flank all day with these orbs. Robin going in. He knows how to push that Murden. There's the first reset. Sir Lancelot with a second. As both Grayman and Stukov go down. So Team Lili winds up claiming first objective. Summer Ash here, moving down to pick on Maduho's Olaf. It is a 1 level lead early. A 1 tribute lead, however, for Team Lili, as Team Vala set themselves up to hit level 10 first. Shout out to Sir Lancelot. His flanks were on point. Hit a lot of big orbs there. It was just a matter of time before he wound up getting the resets. Bit of posturing here on bottom. Summer Ash goes down. My apologies for missing that, but that is going to lead to another good bit of Sylvanas push. Nathan down here on the Greyman. He's got Inner Beast procced. Dr. Chelly looking to ward. As Team Lili working around a little bit here, trying to figure out what is the plan of attack. Solid play from both teams. They've done exactly what they should have. In terms of their comps, I mean, the level lead here really coming down to some very, very good poke damage. Trip has popped top. We've seen Brightwing already use her teleport. Bracer Robin in a bit of trouble here. Dr. Shelley is going to wind up having to back out as Summer Ash burrows in, looking for the tongue. Robin's got himself a target. There's the Medivh portal. ETC goes down. Greymane gets away, but Maduho is going to chip in with a Viking. And now Team Lili with 2 quick kills, looking to see if they can get up there and claim this tribute. But Maduho, hey, whenever you feel like you've got control of the map, there's a Viking doing something that you don't want. Summer Ash coming in here. He burrows. He does not have any trade heals. Siege has got him. Great tongue. Is it enough to get the counter kill? No. Summer Ash being aggressive in this game here. We've seen solid play from all of these players. Again, just the couple of quick shout-outs. Sir Lancelot. Summer Ash has been good on the tongues. Can Lancelot get the reset chain going here? No. And the push continues. Level 10 coming online. Team Val is going to get to it first with a 1-to-1 tribute count right now. They will have access to the 3rd tribute, which is going to spawn at a defensive location here. They will wind up taking out both bottom and top forts. Smart play. I like how they've paid no attention to this mid lane. Instead, they have pushed both of the bot and top, both of the boss lanes. Double Elda, I'm trying to get a little bit of counter push, trying to get some XP going. I anticipate that Team Lili will back off from this tribute. It looks like they are. Instead, they're going to double up on camps. They have to worry here about the double boss play. They're a level shy of their heroics. We'll throw some talents up real quick. But on the side of Team Vala, as they claim this, Greyman going with the go for the throat. We see play again from the Vikings. Mosh Pit has been called by the ETC. Here they go. They start with the boss. Rasham going with Wailing Arrow and the Flailing Swipe on the Stukov. Counterplay up. Summer Ash taking a peek up top on the minimap. We can see Camp pushing mid. Boss is about to get claimed. This should wind up being a wall here. Vikings, meanwhile, looking to cover 2 lanes, as well as grab Giants top. Boss easily claimed. No contest there. Level 10 for both teams. Isolation game for Dahaka. Leyline Seal for Medivh Wave of Force, Avatar, and Emerald Wind. Everything playing fairly meta. Boss now pushing bottom. Lancelot on his Li Ming, looking to get some poke damage in on this. This is Curse for Team Vala. Great slide by Dr. Chelly. He is going to get the Bright Wing. Pops the late Mosh, looking to lock down Sir Robin. It will not lead to another kill, but it is going to help Team Vala push up. They're going to get at least a wall here. Meanwhile, they have set up Meduho as Eric is going to collab the Trib. As the second of the forts go down, Balix up top. Keep is about to be threatened. Siege on his Medivh has put out a good amount of damage in his sustain category. He's played his Medivh very well, but this is just too much push. This Keep looks likely to go down. Flailing Swipe should cover the retreat from Zactastrophe. He uses the Silence Pool. Dr. Shelley looking on his ETC to get maybe one more kill. I cannot believe this is not going to go down. All right. 2 tribs apiece. This ought to be a bloodbath. Hackers remotely don't suck noobs. Come on, man. They've been doing it. They've even been doing this. Meduho on his Vikings, claiming that he can take this boss solo and not get caught. He did a great job of moving giants down there. 2 tribs apiece. Team Lele trying to work their way from mid down here. They do not realize they have no idea what's going on top. Meduho's, it looks like eventually he'll get it. Nathan on the gray main. Can the delay come in? It does not look like Summeresh is there. That is a failure on Team Lele to work their way down bottom. They are likely to lose. Bottom keep, which has about 5% of its life left. Meduho is still working on this boss, but he's going to wind up getting in there. That will put pressure on top lane. Summeresh here in mid, looking for Racham to try to stop the Sylvanas from getting her siege damage on. Dr. Shelley slides in on the power slide. Let's see if he winds up popping the mosh pit here. Zac disengages. Bosses claim top. Meanwhile, Nathan rotates. Here goes bottom keep. Here comes the boss for top. And here comes Team Vala for mid. This Vikings player is badass. This Viking player is badass, actually. I like that solo boss play. Now, we get to see, does it equal another keep? There's Wailing Arrow goes out. A couple of cooldowns traded, including Stukov Silence Pool. Meanwhile, Dr. Shelley under pressure. He's still got the boss behind him. Going in hard as Murden does he have the Avatar to pop off. So Robin lives. He's looking to wind up and stopping Dr. Shelley from getting this mosh off, but he cannot. Lancelot's going to try to clean it up. A strong 4-man ley line saves Summeresh, but Nathan has got the chase down. Boss is on core. Vikings are moving in from bottom. Goodbye, Medivh. Goodbye, core. 10-minute game. Meduho well played. Doing all the things on the Vikings. That was a fast one. That was a 10-minute, 50-second game. Shout-out to Li Ming. Sir Lancelot played that well. He had the opportunity to pop off once, and he did a fantastic job there. Team Vala. Is it cheese murder? Is it still... Are Vikings still cheese on Kursala? Or is that just an accepted part of the video game? I gotta give a shout-out. Gotta give a shout-out to Meduho here. He took no deaths on his Vikings, by the way, despite the double global and the Medivh play. And you know what? I think we're gonna pop in. I think we have to pop in and see what's going on, Team Vala. Let's see if we can just drop in on them and see what's going on. Team Vala.
Hi.
Well played.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's get some introductions in there, guys. Let's hear what's going down. Let's start at the top. Work our way down. Tell us, about yourselves, what you guys play. Tell us about your experience. In the game. Maybe throw out couple of heroes that you guys like to play as well. Let's start it off. Nathan, you're up first, my man.
Okay, so I am a diamond level player that decided to do free agents because I kind of hated the team I was on last season.
It happens. It happens.
It was a little bit of a mess, but I play a little bit of everything. I'm a full flex player. I have experience on every character. My main heroes are Zarya, Li Ming, and Oriel.
Zarya, Li Ming, and Oriel. Interesting. Sorry, Li Ming. So a bit of a tough meta for you to play in, but you played that Greymane in that game.
Yeah,
right on, man.
One of the ones I play quite a bit of.
Best of luck. Up next, we've got Meduho. I hope I'm saying that right.
Medaho, but thank you.
Metaho, go for it.
Yeah, be Medaho. I played Vikings in that game.
Well-
I'm a silver 5 player.
You're a silver 5 player, and you brought breaking
Yes.
Vikings out in the combine.
Yes.
Well played.
I mostly play specialists and other solo laners like Sonya and Dahaka. My main is Gazlo. I'm a level 72 Gazlo, so
Right on, right on. Hey, listen, solo laners and flex players, guys who can kind of sort of break the meta are always in demand here. Best of luck to you. Well played in that game. The chat was wondering, Vikings solo boss?
Yes.
Never contested. Well played.
at 30 stacks minimum, you can solo bosses Vikings. If I had 42 whenever I did it, so
All right, Rocham, you are muted right now, so we're gonna move on. Jelly, what's happening, brother?
Not much. I was the ETC player that game, but I'm flexed to pretty much anything. Mainly, I like melee, bruisers, damage, that kind of stuff.
That game you were on the ETC. Is that preferred hero? I mean, what are your favorites?
I mean, ETC's his kit is just so good that you just get so much control of the battlefield. I enjoy playing him, but you can play him a little too much, you know.
I agree. And
Blaze is real good.
Blaze is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Blaze makes me upset that I'm playing range this season. And last but not least, Zactastrophe, you were on the Admiral Stukov last game.
How's it going?
Здравствуйте, comrade. How are you?
Villa Extortioner. Doing pretty good. I consider myself a good flex player, but I've been known to stick with support quite a lot, and it keeps me through Hero League.
So you just made it support right now. How do you feel about the meta with support? Obviously, going through some big changes with the gameplay updates. It kind of seems like there's been a strong support meta going on. Do you like those meta heroes? Do you like to flex yourself a little bit?
I like the meta heroes. My usual two are Stukov and Lucio, but Lieutenant Morales is my number one.
Really? Because that got banned out. It looks like somebody did a little bit of scouting on you.
Probably. Yeah, she's a whole lot of fun, especially with that sick new skin.
That is, yes, I was hoping that we were going to get to see that. And unfortunately, someone wanted to deny it. All right, guys, I'm going to jump back over to the casting side. Hop in a lobby. Team Vala, again, if you can, on the left. Best of luck, guys. Well played first game, and I hope you guys can keep it up.
Thank you.
All right. Heading back to the lobby. Rexpo, what are you doing here? We'll shift over. On our overlay. Second map's going to be BOE. Let's get Zach on over as well. Chat, what do you think of a Metaho, a Silver 5 dominating in this free agent combine, winning the game, soloing boss with Vikings, not taking a single death, by the way, on those heroes. That was a very nice Vikings play. I think I'm hoping that somebody saw that, thought, hey, maybe that player can play for my team. Maybe they've got a place in my meta. Maybe. All right, right now, we'll just wind up hanging out. As we wait for Team NGS to jump in, I'm not sure where Rex was playing. Rex, are you observing? Interesting Vex compare. I agree. I'm part of Team NGS. Big player. Norian, Rocham, you get yourself over there. You stay with that team. Norian, what's happening, brother? Let's see. I'm not sure if I was able to grab a co. You have an AGS person? Okay. So in this round, looks like I got to put my Game Boy down now. Not really. I don't know. I think if you can play a HOTS and Game Boy at the same time, I think it's worthy of admiration, sir. So second round, in this round, we're going to bring a bunch of NGS players in. We did not quite have enough players to sort of max out the number of teams, but we had some NGS guys more than willing to hop in. Team Hollow. Maduho taking the crown. You take that crown. You run with it. I forgot Maduha. Summer Rush, it happens, man. It happens. But hey, you guys have, the loser bracket coming in again. There is a top bracket and a bottom bracket. This is, even though it's a best of one, we're hoping to get everybody quite a few games. If you want to switch over, let's see if I can. Where is he? There's Ghost Dunk. If you're looking for some more of this NGS free agent action, pop over to twitch.tv/GhostDunk. The ghost with the most. My friend, my brother. He's got himself the other bracket. I believe him and Gravesville were tag teaming the first game. Let's see what's going on. Where is the rest of Team NGS? Get that lobby link back out there. Pew. He's really good. Ashman, you did a good job there too. I think that the tongue percentage was quite high. You were hitting them tongues, dog. They had the double global. That's a tough thing to have to deal with, to have to get thrown into. Hey, I can see myself. I can see you too. Turns out we both exist on the same level of consciousness, man. We're all in this together. Was it Murda? Murda, why don't you hop in the cast lobby? Give your boy a hand. What are you doing, man? He's making me fly solo. Better yet, Murda, get in the game. I'm spectating and scouting. Oh. Okay. JakeBot. There's Jake. I see JakeBot popping in. JakeBot loves to play the video games. I'm anticipating he's popping in here. In fact, I'm going to throw him a lobby link right now. Because if he had ideas about playing other video games, we're going to put that to rest. First draft team. So I'm checking real quick. Take a look at the bracket. Team NGS is the higher ranked team by seed. And they will get themselves, I believe, first pick. Let me double check these rules. The higher seed opponent will have first pick. That is how it's going. No match history. My apologies. NGS, help me out. Help these guys out. We need 2 willing and able players. Who's it going to be? Super 3v fine, right? Let's do this. Titans King stepping up. 4v fine. 4v fine? 4v fine? We got this. I'm glad you got this because I apparently don't have access to language right now. Let's go. Can I cast and play at the same time? Not really sure. Wait, we need a bot. You got Jake bot. Yes, actually, Zach is correct. We do have a bot. So we have some time here. We're not really going to rush on the bot. We're going to see if we can pick somebody up. Yeah, Murda. You know the best way to scout? Get bodied in game, kid. Just get bodied. Then you'll know how good these guys are. Wait, this team is stacked. Hopefully they've been drinking. I think Titans King and Rexpa just want to get put in the Thunderdome. This guy's got it out for him. Kick me somebody. I'm not kicking you for a... Captain Mermask. Are we both ready? NGS team in Discord. 3 are here, yes. I'm going to keep an eye out. Let's take a peek and see what's going on. Tracer Team Vikings, the NGS team. NGS looks ready. Asian Gamer, Murda, Norian, Rexpa, and Vinam Coffee. Okay. All right, folks. Thumbs up. Let's do this. Maduho, Rexpa's got it. Norian, Murda. Get go. Second round of the NGS Free Agent Combine. Professor Bobo here, bringing you Battlefield of Eternity. Bringing you the upstart Team Vala on the left versus the team that we all want to see lose horribly in a miserable fashion, Team NGS. Where we're looking for hopefully another 10-minute 50-game for Team Vala. I wonder if Team Vala just wins the whole thing, do we just force them to stay together as a team and just play it out? I think we do. I don't see why not. Team NGS undoubtedly fighting in Discord right now. What happened to Easy? What's that, Jake? I hope they pick a ban. I hope they don't ban, actually. I hope this is how arrogant Team NGS is. Maiev. 2 first ban Maievs. People don't even want a chance that it won't get banned out. Metaho, what do you got for us, girl? She's wearing the crown. She MVP'd first game. Leading her free agent friends, hopefully to another victory. Hanzo, Banby, and Hubbard. Always makes sense. It is BOE. So Greymane, Vala, Artanis, Li Ming, those high priority racers. And again, I keep seeing it. There's Discord there on Team NGS. These picks are taking too long. There's too much fighting going on. They can't figure out who they can feed on best. Let's see what it's going to be. Is it just the easy gray man? Do we have some Genji play going on? He's the other Shimada that has been left open. Malfurion up there. Somebody is thinking about breaking out the Tracer. Another Sylvanas. Looking for the early game. In the first game, that was Rotram on the Sylvanas. Rotram. Dr. Shelley last game played the ETC. That is available as well. Always the worry when you early pick a Sylvanas on Battlefield of Eternity, you have to figure out how you are going to actually win the Immortal. That's something that's going to have to be figured out here. Because with the Hanzo ban, Greymane is now the #1 undisputed king of the race. Sylvanas great when you have the Immortal, but how are you going to actually pick that Immortal up? ETC, okay. Sticking with the comforts in the second game. I would expect Tracer. I could see a Blaze coming out here. So far, Sylv and ETC both are weak against Tracer in that they neither of them really have a way to prevent that bomb damage from finishing off a kill. We thought it was weird too. Well, you know, that is weird. I don't know. I feel like I definitely have to. We gotta throw this out here. There's gotta be a penalty. If Team NGS can't figure out what they want to play within 30 seconds, it's gotta be a murky game. Taking all the time. There's a Sonya. Okay, the offlaner was expected. Sonya also chipping into race value as well. And there's a Greymane. So no Tracer yet. It's still out there. I would hope Metaho would have the foresight just to ban it out. Again, it's just a pain in the you-know-what to deal with. But Greymane Sonya, good pickups. Good race. Hovering the Muradin ban. Muradin would be very, very good with Sonya and Mouth. And Greymane as well. The offlaner Arthas hopefully being considered. It doesn't really jive with what Metaho traditionally plays. As she had mentioned, she's more of a Gazlo, Vikings, Dahaka. The fun things off in the offlane, not the boring things like Arthas. Diablo ban, though. And for Team NGS. A little tough to predict here. So far, Team Vala has shown 2 picks that they used in the first game. There's a number of high meta heroes available, but you can't really bank on that. We have a very sort of standard, can do a little bit of this, a little bit of that comp for the NGSers. Taking their time on this one. They banned the Stukov out, so they do want to take that away from Zactastrophe. Good pick up there. Good pick on the ban. Greymane Sonya will struggle into Stukov. Also, the Silence Pool can always sort of prevent the Malfurion from walking in and T-dreaming your whole team as well. But Stukov, just a good ban. He's quite effective on this map. I do like the hero here. There's a lot of spots where you can use the Silence Pool in an effective way. Also, the constant team fighting, with the way that his trait functions now, you can maybe flex a talent here or there, and you can just sort of engage, back up, defend your immortal, re-engage. There's a good spot for Stukov on this map, and again, more than just the way that Zach played the hero in the first game, which was effective nonetheless. I would really like to see. Yep, I was going to say Lucio, beat me to it, and Li Ming. Okay, so Team Vala picks up some race. And they can just sort of sit back and flex. That should be Metaho's hero for the off lane. She'll have the pick of whatever she feels is best against Sonya. On the right side, Anubarak comes out to deal with the Li Ming. So we could get some interesting cocoon play there. Does Team Vala feel like they need to shift to the disintegrate beam in order to burn the cocoon? I mean, that is, sort of traditional practice, or do they want to keep the Li Ming in a position where she can sort of pop off with a wave of force? Last pick is up. Will it be the Tracer? There's a need for some burst damage on the right side here, and I would hope that that's where they would go. Who's joining the bug? Junkrat. I guess it's time for some mayhem. And now the last pick for Team Vala. Again, this will be their off-laner. Last map, it was a Vikings play. I'm not really sure what I want to see here. It's got to be... It would be helpful if it was something with a little bit of disengage or a little bit of zone control when the Sonya and Nubarak combo, whenever they pick a target that they want to go in on. It's Gazlo. She's a level 72 Gazlo, folks. Did you expect that we weren't going to get a Gazlo game? I think we all wanted it, to be quite honest with you. All right. Sylv, ETC, Lucio, Li Ming, Gazlo, 14 Vala, Malf, Sonya, Greymane, Anubarak, and Junkrat for Team NGS. This is going to be a very interesting Battlefield of Eternity game. We've got some comfort picks on the left here, and we've got the NGS guys looking to flex. Rexpa leading the charge. Titans King talking all kinds of smack, so he's ready to go off. Let's see how this one plays out. Chad, I'm excited that we got a Gazlo game. How often do we get to see Gaz? I'm trying to think, is this a bomb or is this Robo? I hope it's Gravel Bomb. Just for the fun. I know that right now Robo Goblin is the stronger heroic, but it's not entertaining. It's not entertaining. Let's see if we can get somebody playing on a potato. Both teams a little slow to load in. But anyway, looking at this right now, you've got Greymane, Sonya race for Team NGS, and it really should outpace the early game, Li Ming Sylvanas combo. But again, with Dr. Chelly on that ETC, you've got ETC Li Ming. You always have the opportunity there to pick a target and wind up bursting it down. ETC Lucio, a consistently strong combination as well. Let's switch our overlay over, shall we? There we are. But on the team here on the left, on the side of heaven, Dr. Chelly on his ETC, Medeho on her Gazlo, Nathan on the Li Ming, Zactastrophe on the Lucio, and Rotram on the Sylvanas. We'll throw some talents up there for everybody in the studio audience. Murda is going to be playing the Sonya here for Team NGS. Titans King on the Anubarak. Jakebot on the Junkrat. Norian sliding in there on the Malfurion. And Rexpa is on the Greymane. Fairly standard picks. Gazlo going with Regen Master. Team NGS looking to have a little bit of a fun time in the middle here. I think they're setting up waiting for which side Sylvanas goes to. It's another top tower move. Titans King picks on the ETC. A fantastic mine from Jakebot. And Team Vala is forced to pay. The cow is now stake. Roger under pressure here. Titans King pushing in. There's the blink over. But again, too much pressure. Jakebot and Titans King working hard there. Rexman now sliding up on his Greymane. The pressure will be coming out on top. And with a little bit of a delay, we get to take a peek at bottom here and see what this Gazlo Sonya matchup's looking like. The Titans can get out. Come on. We're having fun. Medaho should be able to get out here. And does. The combo from Murda and Titans King, not quite enough. And the Goblin lives. Jakebot taking some damage. Up on top is Rostrum and crew. Slide up, looking to get back on this wall. They did not wind up getting top tower. There it falls to Li Ming. Mismined by Jakebot there. As Titan King has to take the safe route. Rexbot on the side. Let's see if he winds up jumping in and looking for Lucio here. Rexbot dives. Hits the Q on Greymane. Solid bit of damage, but no real harm done. Bottom lane, just taking a quick shift. Medaho playing the Sonya pretty even here. A little bit of push from Murda. Never mess with a Goblin. Death is on the line. Rexbot hard position up top here. He's been working with Titans King pretty well. You can tell that the trigger for the Greymane to show up and pop his abilities off is on the Anubarak. Good dodge from Nathan here. Rexbot changing targets up onto the ETC as Rostrum begins to lay damage on the side with the Sylvanas Poison coming out. Honors even here as both teams, with these trades and the two supports that were picked, everything's just been kind of even. Norian has been able to get his team back up, and Lucio has so far been impervious to death. Rostrum has the port. Rexpa under trouble. Nathan looking to get the flank on, but Greymane will slink away. Rostrum has now dodged 2 or 3 kill attempts. Medaho under pressure from Murda on the Sonya. Gezlo's fun, but Sonya's effective. That's just how that matchup goes. Titans King and Rexpo will wind up grabbing a camp. We'll have a 4 on. We'll check the talents real quick. Oh, it's Clockwork Steam Fists. Did you expect anything else from a level 72 Gazlo? Crowd Surfer from ETC coming out. Charge Blast on Li Ming, so the race helped there. Chase the base from Lucio as Titans King goes in. He should wind up getting the leader. The zone out from Medaho coming in. And the bug gets swept under the rug. Quickly, Rotrum on Sylvanas and Li Ming's. Nathan pivot up. They're going to get the race started on the bottom side here. Murda, Mouth, Murda on the Sonya, Rexbot on the Greymane, and Norian on the Malfurion wind up laying into that side. Jakebot getting hassled by Zactastrophe as he chases this Junkrat across the map. Halftime honors belonging to Team Vala, but I do believe that Greymane is going to wind up outpacing here as the blue Immortal, the Heaven side, winds up falling. Sylvanas had to clear top camp. XP right now is even. We'll see if this winds up changing with this push here. Jake, you savage. Murda on his Sonya winds up positioning top. Rexpa looking to throw the cocktail in. We'll see if he can get Inner Beast off and wind up clearing this wall. Dr. Shelley takes 1 stun for a maneuver rack. Does not matter. Jakebot sliding in. He's got the defensive mind, not the offensive mind here. As the Immortal Shield goes down, this looks like it should be a wall and nothing else. Medaho and Murda right now matching up on top. Good damage coming out from Nathan. Everybody getting their taps off. Well played. Zach looking to maybe get the chase on. Jakebot's mind just pushes Dr. Chelly away. Brawl top. Sonya Gazlo just keeps going at it. We got to keep an eye on this guy right here. Clockwork Steam Fist. You're going to play Gazlo, you know you got to get it done. Jakebot goes down. Great slide from Dr. Chelly. The follow-up was good. Rodrum does not appear to have the teleport out. Rexpa goes in. Nathan, with that Calamity, is he going to be able to get a couple of counter kills? No. The push away from Zactastrophe winds up disengaging the fight. A 1-for-1 trade. Well played by Doc. Showing him how it's done. Both teams thinking about that bottom camp. But in a 3v3 spot, there isn't very much that can be done. Titans King lines up. He lines up 2 with the Impale. Good trade. Zach winds up scurrying array. He is going to back. Shift and focus over to top. Medaho winds up coming back for Sonya. She grabs the camp with her ability to push out. Tough matchup. Meanwhile, in bottom, Rexpa popping Inner Beast. He will claim the camp here. Titans King, again, looking for more of that impale in a burrow charge combo. Throwing talents up real quickly here. Both teams hitting level 7, but with the wall loss on bottom, that's a half-level lead for Team NGS. Titans King looking for the combo on Nate, and he gets it off, but there is not enough follow-up there. Right now, Team Vala still has the fort behind them. Rostrum picking on this Inubarek as Dr. Chelly, since the kill is there. He's caught in between. Murda winds up sliding down. A great spear from Murda through the bush. ETC winds up scampering away, but both Immortals have popped. Again, nothing really going on. ETC under big pressure here. A lot of abilities getting thrown out. Jakebot in trouble. Nathan over the wall gets the kill. And now I'd like to see Team Vala wind up pressuring in. Zactastrophe looking to use the movement speed to get the rest of his cohorts in. Meanwhile, Medaho just poking away top. The rest of the team comes in. Rexbait here in the bush gets slid from the ETC. The follow-up not there yet. Rajam looks like he should wind up having the sustain to get the kill. Does he have another? No. Rexpa, 350 hit points, lives. On the backside, Li Ming gets herself a kill. Good night, sweet prince. Malfurion is gone. We're going to take a look. This is the race here. Sonya and Junkrat up against the 3-man from Li Ming, Sylvanas, and Zactastrophe. This one, this Immortal, belongs to our plucky heroes on Team Vala. Level 10 will be picked up by both teams virtually at the same time here. Bottom will be the shift for this Immortal. Robo Goblin. This should be a decent push with Robo. Titans King and Rexpa up here. They are looking to punish. Zactastrophe smells it out. And a great cocoon stops the Lucio sound barrier. Dr. Shelley winds up picking up 2 on the mosh pit, but Noria cancels it with the Twilight Dream. ETC goes down. Roger trying to retreat. He has no escape. That is 3 kills coming out on the side of Team NGS. They can wind up picking this Immortal back up. It'll cost them a fort, but they pick up 3 kills. Shout out to Titans King. He winds up putting the cocoon down on the Lucio, so sound barrier cannot get off. Again, cost them the fort. They do not get the fort on their own. Medaho looking to pivot top, but well played. Well played by Titans King. Jakebot and Rex was sliding up here. They've got enough poke that they should be able to get this fort if they can hop on it quickly. Again, forts will still prioritize beetles on tower shots. And Uberek is still the king of the siege tanks. Dr. Shelley looking to get a chase on. No impact heroics really available other than sound barrier. Disintegrate was the pickup from Nathan. He will be able to use that to try to burn through these cocoons. Murda takes top camp again. He wound up getting half the tower, half the gate, and 1 tower early in the game. This should likely finish the wall off as Medaho winds up smelling this push out. She'll move top. Bottom camp picked up for Team Vala. The back camp picked up by Team NGS. It'll be a double camp push top into Gazlo, but a double camp push bottom. Team Vala plays it safe. Both teams will move to stop these double camp pushes rather than look for the engage, especially pre-13. It's a half-level lead for Team NGS. By the time this Immortal spawns, they should have the talent tier advantage. I would have liked to have seen Team Vala go for it there. And now we've got a little bit of a siege race. Team NGS peels off. Team Vala will stay to finish the fort. A good bit of couched experience there. However, they are going to wind up getting flanked here. Rexpa looking to play aggressive. All heroics are online. We'll see what the choice is here. Titans King goes in with a burrow. The cocoon is out on the Lucio, but it does not stop sound barrier. Gazle laying the mine out. He will proc it onto Malfurion as Zactastrophe slides away. The mine in there really stopped Norian from sliding up. Prevented the follow-up and the Twilight Dream onto the Lucio as well. Titans King pulling the trigger on the cocoon there a little early. That was the difference in that fight. He winds up procking 2 hits on a Nathan. Rexpa with a go for the throat. She is gone. Li Ming is down. Rexpa in a bit of trouble as The Twilight Dream comes out and hits 3. Gazlo trying to lay in there with his fist. Titans King with the burrow and nothing going on. Zactastrophe at the back. Can he save Medaho on the Gazlo? Rexpa should wind up getting the cocktail kill. No. The Gazlo lives with 100 hit points. Rexpa's going to pay for it. That's one counter kill. Dr. Shelley with a slide onto the Anubarak. He will wind up feeling pressured. He burrows out. It's a chase from Zactastrophe as Rostrum winds up trying to slide in. Maybe find himself another target to burn down. Dr. Shelley in big trouble. Can he find the Lucio before he takes the death? No. All right, Titans King. We get it. We get it. 100 hit points. Lucio goes down. Nathan chipping in a little bit with some damage on the Immortal. But it looks like Team NGS is going to wind up sieging into this side of the map. Medaho doing what she can. Oh, J-Pod real low. 1 orb. If Li Ming smelled this out, may be able to get the kill. Was that Wrath Pot? Excuse me, can't be Wrath Pot. It's Leap. Titans King smells out the flank from Rostrum. That is an Impale and a Burrow, and that is 1 dead War Chief. The halftime show yet to be kicked off. This was a defensive position for Team Vala, yet they could not deal with Titans King's repeated stun combos. Dr. Shelley looking for the chase down there as Medaho cannot get the bomb damage out. Sylvanas will be up momentarily. Level 13 online for both teams. We'll throw the talents up there. Taking a quick peek at some of the questing talents. 60 stacks on Taste for Explosion for Junkrat. Clockwork Steam Fist about a third done at 196. Titans King again around the side. Has Medaho on Gazlo and Dr. Shelley on ETC cornered. There's one shot on the ETC. There's the spear follow-up, the impale, and a great play by Lucio as the silence comes out and the mosh pit goes down as a 2-man mosh pit. Anubarak and Norian under pressure. There's 1 kill from Li Ming. She pops up to get a second. Rexpa trying to pop some damage off on the Immortal, but again, Nathan, patience there. Zactastrophe is able to get the sound barrier off. Li Ming picks up 2 kills as both Malfurion and Junkrat are gone. Team Vala looking up to pick this Immortal. Murda wants to see if he can maybe get a flank to get some positioning, but there's 3 turrets. And Medaho left there. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. We're hoping for a little Robo-Goblin magic, folks. Team Vala winds up picking up that Immortal. This Immortal will be pushing top. Again, both lanes are uncontested. Crowd server is cringy as hell. I don't really go for it. Top push coming for Team Vala. Medaho coming up from the back. Again, another hard flank. Cocoon is up. Riptire is up. Twilight Dream is up. Dr. Shelley, he smells this. He was hanging out up top. Cocoon on the Lucio. Disintegrate immediately gets him out. Zactastrophe at the back winds up being able to get the sound barrier off there. Trying to hunt down Rex, but Nathan cannot get the combo onto Rex and the Greymane. ETC in trouble at the back as Murda leaps. ETC goes down. At the same time, the counter kill on Greymane is down. Riptire looking to hunt down onto the Gazlo. It winds up picking Zac, but the damage is not too strong. Jakebot at the back has been under pressure the entirety of this game from the Sylvanas poison, and Rajam looks to turn it. Meanwhile, there is no retreat as the Immortal has half of the keep gone. Norian low on XP. Zactastrophe looking for the collapse off the side. Nathan constantly throwing the spells out, and Rajam again just doing that sustained DPS. Did blink forward. Murda doesn't have the counter spear, and the keep is gone. Team Vala, you are my heroes. This Immortal is going to wind up going down with no damage to the core. Zactastrophe Medaho backing up. Yikes. Let's get that update. 16 online for both teams. ETC. Played by Dr. Shelley wants to grab this camp. Rotram, Nathan, Medaho, and Zactastrophe are in the same, are of the same mindset. On the flip side, Team NGS grabbing it as well. Quick release charge, so we have a second charge on bomb. Showstopper, so we're continuing with a high priority on the power slide talents for ETC. Mirror Ball for Li Ming. This is really a full Q build. Li Ming. Jakebot caught out. Does he have a mind to wind up getting out? Tosses the bomb. The Wailing Arrow comes out. Jakebot is deleted. It's a 2-man mosh pit with no interrupts. Norian with a Twilight Dream. Rexpa trying to retreat. This is a tough spot. Medaho winds up getting the stun onto the Anubarak, but no more. And it is going to be a 1 for none. Titans King, does he have the Burrow charge out? He does. Jakebot getting caught out there. Great pick by Dr. Chelly. This is a double camp push bot. Camp is pushing top, but there should be catapults to stop that. We'll take a peek what's going on here. Cat is up there. This is Sylvanas and Gazlo 5v4ing a keep. Dr. Chelly a little deep. He's got Murda and Titans King. We're going to double teaming him there, but that's going to result in the loss of a keep. They will trade the keep for what I believe is the fort. Cat is really holding off well here. Both keeps are gone for Team NGS. 8 seconds left on this Immortal. What's the answer here? Titan King and company, I mean, they've done a great job positioning for these flanks. They've hit the combo that they wanted. Cocoon onto Lucio, followed by Hard Engage. But Nathan, with the Disintegrate, has been on point, breaking the Lucio one out of there. Titans King looking for the engage here. He smells the opportunity onto Zactastrophe. Leap coming out from Murda. That's going to be a Lucio gone. The Cocoon comes out on ETC. Li Ming thrown over the top with the mine, but Medaho with the Gazlo bomb. He says, you will not get any more. I might have spoke too soon. As Team NGS winds up seizing 2 kills, they will pick themselves up the halftime show. Just a quick update. Let's take a peek at the lanes here. 2 Catas top, 1 Cata bottom. Halftime show goes off. It's going to be 40 seconds on Li Ming. Those death timers starting to really accrue that bigger penalty. Dr. Chelly slides out. He evades the spear from Murda. Rexpa eating the Gazlo bomb. Is there a counter here? This is going to be a full shield Immortal. Riptire coming out. This is Team Vala in a choke point. Oh, and I think the Gazlo bomb just killed the Riptire. Did anybody catch that? Was that the Gaz bomb? Full shield Immortal. That ETC was at maybe 20% with a Riptire coming into his face. I'm not sure. Maybe he wound up using Echo Pedal in that situation. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's 4 Catas. 12%. 18. 21. Murda clears it. But at the same time, Jakebot is gone top lane. Dr. Chelly on his ETC at the back. I assume he'll be able to power slide out and be safe. Rostrum looking to give him a little bit of cover as Team Vala winds up peeling. This Immortal has half of its shield down. Murda is going to be stuck on his Sonya, just clearing bottom. That was 4 catapults pushing top. Dr. Chelly with a slide out. Titans King doesn't really have a great avenue to engage here. He does not have Cocoon. It was used to stop the ETC. They will wind up taking top wall from Team Vala. That is it. Let's see if we got a little bit of Lucio chase. Zactastrophe at the front. He's got that boost on. Rexpa, Norian. Titans King winds up saying, no, you may have top lane. Top camp grabbed. Murda on Sonya will wind up going for bot camp. 20. Looks like both teams will have it at the same time. This is the aggressive play from Team Vala. I really like this. You can tell that they're feeling more comfortable. At the beginning of this game, again, against the new team, they played a little bit passively. They were struggling with the Anubarak engages, but they have picked up steam through the middle part of this game. Big shout out to Nathan. His Li Ming has been fantastic this game. Not really just in terms of trying to get kills, but he has been there to assist with whoever may wind up getting thrown into the Cocoon with his Disintegrate. Yes, it's a simple play, but when you have Junkrat, Greymane, Leap Sonya, and Anubarak, finding a spot to put Disintegrate onto a stationary target like that can be difficult. Team NGS winds up clearing top camp. There were 2 pushing top, but now Team Vala has catapults along with bruisers pushing bottom. I'm going to follow this up here. 20 will be online soon. Let's take a quick look at our questing talents. Gazlo, a little slow here on these Steam Fists. 342 out of 600. It's been tough. Sony doesn't really like letting that happen. Again, Clockwork Steam Fist a little bit better on larger maps, where you can kind of play the double soak game with Gazlo, where you can throw your turrets out there. and even use a camp as well to sort of buoy your quest progress. Look at that damage. Robo Goblin, folks. Early game, Greymane is the king of the race. Late game, Gazlo says, no, sir, I'm going to take your crown. Huge leap engage, but the Gazlo bomb is going to catch at least 2. The ETC mosh pit comes out, and that is going to be a counter kill onto a Nubarek. Rexpa going deep with his Greymane. He's going to wind up finding the Lucio, but Metaho with the zone control. Oh, and Nathan winds up picking the kill onto Greymane. Dr. Chili is in there. He has both Norian and Murda gone, and it is just Jakebot. Team Vala, core, baby. Keep the pain train going. Nathan trying to hunt down Jakebot, but the priority here should wind up getting, wind up being this 75% core. Team NGS, listen, guys, we knew you were going to feed. We knew you were going to be toxic. But we weren't sure you were going to lose. ETC and Leeming on this. Meanwhile, Metaho wants to guarantee that she picks up this Immortal for the push. The chip damage, that's 3 catapults by his Fate Cool. 40%, 35%. Chili and Nathan are going to wind up grabbing this game. Team Vala, I mean, we're hopping back into chat, continues to surprise. The Dark Horses. The Free Agents. Unbowed, unbent, unbroken. Team Vala. Rotram on the Sylvanas. 75k in that game. Constant pressure with the poison damage. Well played. I mean, kills fairly even. It came down to that last team fight. Titans King and Rexpo went in hard, but what they just were not prepared for was Gazlo dropping bombs, causing stuns. The ETC mosh pit winds up going down onto both Sonya and Anubarak. The kills are there, and even though there winds up being a counter kill on Lucio and then a later kill on Sylvanas, the pressure on top and bot from catapults is just too much. You can't trade evenly at that point of the game. That's what eventually wound up happening, and that is why Team Vala winds up taking it. Oh, we're hopping in there. This is my new favorite team, and we're going to see how hyped they are. Favorite team, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
That worked.
It did work.
That worked pretty well. Talk me through it. In draft, you know, Metaho said I'm a 72 Gazlo. Did we know that this was going to happen?
Yeah. It was predicted the entire game.
You know, and it really wound up coming on late online. Just talk me through that game a little bit. It seems like you guys were a little tentative in the beginning, understandably so, given the amount of stun and sort of lockdown they had. But it really looked like you guys grew in confidence from about 13 on.
Yeah, we just had to get our combo right. The main thing was Anubarak's initiation with the cocoon, and then our classic disintegrated, and it's only there for half a second.
I believe it was. I think it was played perfectly by Titans King the first time. I think he hit Zach. I think he hit you.
He hit the cocoon and then immediately stunned me as soon as I went to disintegrate it. I was so salty.
Right, and he got he got it out the first time, but I mean afterwards, Nathan, I got to give you credit, man. Your positioning in that game was brilliant. A lot of times you would just hide over a wall and just say, "Well, I know this cocoon is coming. I've got to put a laser on the damn thing."
Yeah, I played a little back because I needed to.
No, hey man, you did exactly what you had to do in that situation. We're gonna throw the combine up there as we wind up moving into round 3. We'll probably take a little bit of a break. I believe we do. We've got to wind up figuring out what's going on. But I mean, how do you guys feel right now?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering how much the other teams are going to be looking at the games we're playing, or if they can.
Concurrently, Graysville and Ghost Dunk have been kind enough to stream for us. So they're really, the way that the tournament was structured by Smithville, there really shouldn't be an opportunity to sort of scout and peek and see what's going on.
All right.
But listen, I'm going to give you guys a break. We're going to take a little bit of a break here too. We sort of have to reconfigure and figure out which casters are going to wind up covering which games. But Team Vala, you guys are my heroes. Take this the whole way. I believe.
GG.
We'll try.
Good luck, guys.
I'll try.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh man. All right, that was fun. So, not sure they were trying to. I'll take you the number. That was fun. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna wind up muting out here. Like I said, it'll take us a couple minutes. We've got to figure out who's gonna cover what games. I will continue to stick around, see if I can pick a game up. There may be some casters jumping around in different lobbies, trying to figure out if maybe we've got the co stuff going on. But again, I'll be back shortly, guys. Cheers. Okay. I am now shifting my way into the lower bracket. This is going to be Team Vikings versus Team NGS. Our heroes, our champions, our gods, Team Vala, have moved on to the winners bracket finals. That match is over on Graysville's Twitch. They will be squaring off against Team Tracer. Team Vikings, composed of, according to the rosters, So Lucky on flex, Vereno on offlane, Cordona will be playing some range DPS, Snowglare on support, and Jalen will be on tank. As we start to fill players into the lobby. Appreciate you guys sticking around, hanging out, cheering on our free agents, and more importantly, crapping all over our native NGS players. Because that's definitely what this is about today. I'm going to have a little pop in here. Let's see. Is Team Vikings here? Team Vikings is here. Excellent. Just a reminder, if you have not yet signed up for NGS Season 4, sign up ends on March 25th. Season 3 concluded at the end of February with the playoffs pushing into early March. Last season we had 3 divisions. We had A, B, and C. I'm not sure if we're going to be adding to it, but for anybody that is not playing in an amateur league, NGS is 100% where it's at. I've only been here for a season and a half. I've had the luxury to captain, co-cast, cast, try out, play some games outside of this with some other friends we've made. It's a fantastic spot. If you enjoy HOTS and if you're tired of the WTF-ery that is Hero League, check out an AM League. 100%. Let's see, where are these teams at? Might go pop into Team Vikings and say, hey, what's going on? There we go. Vereno showing up. Get Murda back over. This game will also be played on Battlefield of Eternity, so we get the same map twice. Just the way that the rounds were structured. Our gracious and glorious admin Smith will set this up so that the maps wind up staying predictable throughout the rounds. Or we did have the Combine schedule listed up there, but after BOE, we'll pivot into Infernal Shrines as well as Braxis Holdout. Volskaya will be the final. Again, with if necessary, the second game of the final, if the losers wind up pushing through, would be played on Sky Temple. We got a couple guys trickling on in here to the lobby. Not much else after that. Trying to get everybody else on in here. Let's get these lobbies set up. Where is Lucky at? I do believe after this round we will probably wind up combining streams. Taking a peek at the bracket. also unable to find us a co-caster. Lucky apparently making a sandwich. Okay. Trying to pick up some more players. We're a little short on the NGS side. Team Vikings should be here shortly. In the meantime, we're actually going to pop in. Say hey to Team Vikings. Let's see what's going on with these guys. Team Vikings, what's happening?
We are waiting on Lucky to get back.
I know. I know.
Oh, okay.
But just say hey to the stream. You know, let's throw some names, some roles, some favorite heroes out there. We'll start at the top. Cordona, you're up first, babe.
Okay. I generally play Flex, mostly Assassins and off support. My favorite hero is Falstad.
All right. All right. Playing the chicken. Yalin, how about yourself?
I prefer DPS or tank. Normal play like Johanna, Meriden, and favorite overall is Tracer.
It's Tracer. All right. Lucky, getting muted because apparently he's making a sandwich underneath his microphone. Make observer. There we go. Anyway, up next, Snowglare. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Snow? Tell us a little bit about yourself, man. What do you play? What's your experience with NGS, if any?
I was a sub last season in Div C.
Right on.
I'm a flex player trying to move to support, or maybe a different role.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet.
Right on, man. Right on. Let's see if Lucky is done making a sandwich, by the way. Lucky, you finished?
Lucky's here.
Hey.
Yeah.
Lucky,
I
tell
was told I could make a sandwich, so I went ahead and took
Well, you
opportunities after.
you can make a sandwich. The problem is that you can't make it underneath your mic. What's happening?
Debatable.
What's happening? Tell us about yourself.
I'm just a simple boy who likes ham and cheese sandwiches, long walks on the beach, Heroes of the Storm sometimes. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what you want to know.
And Verino, last but not least, what's the scoop?
I'm a melee offlaner. I was the captain of Team Cynics during season 2, which we won Division A.
Right on.
And so I'm just kind of here to play. I mean, I'm not really super looking for a team, but it's just a nice way to play with some people, have a good time.
Right on, man. Right on. All right. So we are currently looking for a couple more NGS players. We're gonna pop out of here, but you guys are all in lobby. I appreciate it. Having not been with you guys in the first game, does anybody specifically want the crown?
Put it on me, Verena.
Will do. There you are. All right, guys. Best of luck. Whenever we do get this going, I'm gonna pop in to make fun of Team NGS. Thank you. All the best.
Sounds good.
Guys, Team NGS.
Hi.
Come on.
No, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay right here.
Come on.
It's nice and comfy.
Did Titans King and Rexpa just ran away? Just ran away. They made all those hot Anubarak flanks. They made all those hot Anubarak. Just remember you're on stream. Just now just buckling under the pressure of Team Vala. They went back screaming and crying. Lost.
I don't know about that one.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Seventh Ace, thank you for popping in here. You play with us, brother?
Do you guys need somebody?
We need two.
I hear people are dead. Yeah.
Well, again, Rex and Titan were slayed. So unfortunately,
and Jake too. Jake left as well.
I guess he did.
I don't know where Jake.
I'll join.
All right, but yes, we do need two people. As soon as you guys are in and ready, actually, I will post.
I'm in the NGS Combine channel now.
All right.
Ace with the Asmodug portrait at the top.
Here is your lobby link, sir.
BOE, never mind, I'm leaving.
Locked in. All All right. Hopefully we can find one more. Just take a peek at your friends list. See if there's somebody there. Again, this is just all about helping the free agents. I think previously the guys didn't know that there was going to be more rounds. I may ask McNulty if he would jump in. But I appreciate it. Again, best of luck, guys, and thank you for helping out today.
Yep.
Okay, so looks like we picked up a fifth. I apologize for the delay. Like I said, just a little bit of reconfiguration. Okay, Azerial is in. Excellent. We will be starting shortly. This is Team Vikings versus the NGSers. Make sure you guys are. Losers bracket best of one. More games to continue. Again, Ghost Dunk has the opposite side of the losers bracket. Graysville is following up on top. My apologies for dropping things on stream. You know, it happens sometimes. So let's switch ourselves over here as our lobby. Azerial was in, and then he was not. Not sure what happened right there. For this round, Team Vikings will have first pick, first ban. Let's see if we can pick ourselves up another one. NGS Combine. Team NGS needs uno mas. We're having trouble getting Azerial into this. What's the scoop? Where is he? Come on. Make it happen. Make the dream come true. No more pending. Easy is not joining. Easy attempting to join? Easy click button? Easy please? Don't we get first? I'm actually done almost eating. Don't we get first pick? We are higher seed. Yeah, but nobody likes you. We are higher seed. Okay. You know what? Let's just. He's right. We may have to wind up waiting for McNulty here. Again, apologies for the delay. Sometimes you just can't find a fifth. McNulty, by the way, spectating. He's one of the captains looking for players, so he was hoping not to play. I just want to... One last call, McNulty. All right. Titans here. Norian's here. Let's get this going. Hopefully these teams are ready. I don't really care. Just teasing. So, BOE yet again. However, these are two different teams. We should get some different looks here. I don't expect to see a Gazlo. I'm not sure I expect to see first pick Sylvanas. But we never know, man. This is free agents. They just want to sometimes pick something that they can pop off on. First ban going over to Team NGS on the right side. Team Vikings, our free agents, will be on the left. Again, this is the first round of the losers bracket. There's the Maiev ban. As if we didn't expect to see it. Maybe somebody will get the player of this tournament. That could be fun. You can maybe learn something about the hero and the player. Or maybe it'll just be first banned out every single game that I get. Feels bad, man. And again, that Maiev ban, just being such a blanket ban, it doesn't really tell us anything about which direction these team comps want to go. Hovering the Thrall for Team Vikings. Thrall, I believe, chat, help me out. Does Thrall have the highest win rate right now? I think he's at the top. Material ban, that'd be interesting. Genji ban, that could be good. But yeah, I think Thrall's at the top of Hot Slugs. He's got like a 55% win rate. Let's hop on over. Let's see what the scoop is. Hanzo ban. Some more race banned out. Yes, right now Thrall sits just above Nazebo. Highest win rate hero according to Hot Slugs across all ranks and modes. The War Chief is back. Green Jesus resurrected. And the Grey Mane. This is just a quick side note. Every single time on Battlefield of Eternity someone bans Hanzo out, the Grey Mane is the first pick. It's just when you ban Hanzo out because of Vala's weakness, if you want the best racer in the game, it's Grey Mane. He's unparalleled at it. And then you wind up having to sort of pick around it. I don't like Hanzo bans on BOE for that reason. Like I said, it just winds up locking you out of a race. The Grey Mane first pick is almost always assumed. But the Thrall is picked up. Hey there, War Chief. What's happening, babe? Second pick coming in against the Grey Mane. Obviously, the Arthas is always a high priority, but just a good tank here, just to help sort of anchor the front line. I think would be a wise pickup for Team Vikings. The Thrall, we don't know whether he'll be in the format or in the off lane. Obviously, he's a flexible hero that can do either. Li Ming. Good pickup. Works well with the root. Provides some race. Is generally not threatened too much by Grey Mane unless she makes a poor positioning play. But the Thrall play's been really interesting just in that he will vacillate between a dominant offlaner and then a dominant forelaner based on the patch, based on the buffs or the nerfs or whatnot. And right now I think his better position is in the format, especially with the way that Crash Lightning has just taken off as the go-to at level 1. Tyrael and Stukov picked up. Tyrael, Grey Mane, and incredibly strong rotation. Stukov just a good healer, and Team NGS winds up picking up their tank and support. Genji taken off the board. A wise ban. Double Shimada ban coming out from Team Vikings. And we'll have to see what Team NGS has planned. I would hope that they would maybe remove a little bit of lockdown, something that would be easy to set up with Thrall and Li Ming. ETC or Muradin combined with Thrall and Li Ming is going to make for 3 heroes that can just delete someone that is out of position. There's the ETC ban. I like it. Try to push them into Muradin. Or, obviously dig deeper into the hero pool. a Nubarek into Greymane is always a bad time. But this is still the kind of map you can Diablo, for instance. You could also main tank Blaze. That's certainly not unheard of. 40 seconds on the clock for Team Vikings. All of these supports save Stukov available. Tank's been choked out just a little bit. But again, we don't know what they plan to do with this Thrall. A long delay here. Sonya and Malfurion. So the Thrall will be in the 4-man. Sonya will add Race. Malf is an interesting pickup. Will help buffer the MP pools of Thrall and Li Ming to keep them going. And I do think it's assumed it'll be double warrior. You can get more Moonfire procs off with Tyrael and another frontliner as well. Blaze is still available. I'm always a fan of the Fire Bat. Chen. Rising wants a Chen game. Okay, I don't think you're going to get it, but you can just type the things. No one's going to stop you. Three, two. Muradin and Malthael. So an off-lane Tyrael with a Malthael in the 4-man. A little death ball-y here from NGS. In fact, a lot death ball-y. I think this is a Joanna game. I'm not sure there's another tank that's going to be able to sort of hold the front against this. And yep. And you get to play with a SWAT skin. Why the hell not? So the Joanna is picked up for Team Vikings. Team NGS looking for that death ball. Malthael, Tyrael, Muradin, Greymane jumping in from the back line. Stukov making everybody hate their life with this big purple pool of silence. Should be fun. We'll get a peek at who's playing what here. Snowglare on the Malfurion, yep. And Verino gets the Thrall. Cordona on Li Ming. Jalen on the Johanna. Lucky's going to play the Sonya. That's interesting. There's a lack of point-and-click CC for Team Vikings. But there is very good area CC. If they wind up in a choke, the Joanna with the Malfurion, if you can get a Roots into a Condemn, maybe get 2 people, Li Ming's going to have an opportunity to really go off there. So, once again, for Team Vikings, Snowglare on the Malfurion, Verino is going to be playing the Thrall, Cordona on Li Ming, Jalen on the Johanna, Lucky will be playing the Sonya, and on the flip side for Team NGS, Fearless Leader, Ace, playing the Tyrael, Titans King is going to be on the Muradin, Norian will be playing the Greymane, we see Felindrith there on the Admiral Stukov. Murda is on the Malthael. So Tyrael in the 4-man as Death creeps his way on up top. So a Malthael-Sonya matchup should be interesting. And again, you now have shields in the 4-man as opposed to that sustained damage. Let's get our overlay on up there. Team Vikings. Team NGS. This is the first round of the losers bracket in the free agent combine. But hey, they're always winners in our hearts. Jalen with the Condemn coming out there. Stukov with the Silence Pool. That is going to put Johanna and Thrall in it. And Thrall is gone. Rip Warchief. Titans King here, creeping on up. Every time he got a kill in the first game, he was always looking to deal with what's going on in top. Lucky looks like he's at least fairly wise to it. Just wants to hold that shield. Titans King shows. Yep. Yeah, no, you can B-step on that, Lucky. Yeah, you can B-step that. Dodges the Stormbolt, dodges the damage, and walks away. Our level 1 talents. Everything fairly standard. Nature Swiftness for Malfurion. Crash Lightning, no stack shit on Thrall. Astral Presence on Li Ming. Chat, throw me a little bit of a cringe face. Laws of Hope. And War Paint selected as well. On the flip side, Viciousness for Greymane. Fear the Reaper coming out on the mouthfeel. Growing Infestation on the Stukov. We've already seen that guarantee a kill. Justice for All, the standard for Tyrael level 1. A fantastic talent. And Third Wind for the Muradin. So despite the cross support, Titans King wants to go for the scaredy cat Muradin. The I want to live forever. Not the I want to kill things. Alright. Silence Pool coming out there to deny as Team NGS picks up bottom camp up here in top lane. Stalemate. Lucky and Murda in the timeless battle. The Diablo battle. On the Diablo map. I like it. Here in bottom lane. So we see our Khazra camp pushing up. Not a ton of siege damage, especially considering the Greymane has now backed off and will head out for the camp. Nori wants to pick this up. Meanwhile, Sonya safe so top. A little bit of pressure here from bottom coming out from Team Vikings as Titans King lines up bailing on the lane. Level 4 picked up for both sides as well. Let's get our talents back on up. We can see the early Merc Lord pick here from Sonya. Moving into Sins Exposed, the Shield Glare on the Johanna. Keeping an eye on Titans King, looking to flank in here. Thunderbird on Muradin, bound by law for Tyrael. One good spread on the Stukov. Black Harvest is to pick up for Malthael. And Insatiable, so a Inner Beast build here. Coming out from Greymane. Norian already getting started there. Team NGS will have easy access to the halftime show. Sonya taking care of the top camp. Titans King anchoring up front. Murda with a flank here. As the carpet misses, but Johanna is stuck in the silence. She should have trait to get out. There it is. Jalen's going to need to get out. Verena should be fine. With the Frostwolf proxy, we'll be able to get out there. Good chase by Cordona. Getting a couple extra shots here, and Lucky swings on in. Greymane early onto the Immortal. They'll have a little bit less mobility. Valindra dropping the silence pool. Here comes Team Viking. Lucky winds up getting a little bit of spin to win. He is stuck onto the Tyrael right now as Norian on the Greymane looking to finish off the Immortal. Titans King into the back line here. He will hang on. Low mana. Lucky sensing it. Gets the hook. Gonna get one more spin. Is Muradin going down? Great juke by Titans King. Lucky overextended here, but he's got enough wrath where he should be able to make it out. Immortal's picked up. That is a huge shield. Bottom camp taking the wall. Good pickup here on the side of Team Vikings. That'll help buffer that lane a little bit. They should have a little bit of extra time. However, Jalen winds up taking the stun from the Immortal as Titan King looking to body. The Unstoppable coming out. Iron Skin on Johanna will keep the Crusaders safe. Valindra, I think that was a misclick last time. Wound up dropping the silence pool early. Holds it there. Norian is the entirety of the siege damage here for Team NGS. Winds up stepping up, getting onto the keep. Titans King in deep. The follow from Norian coming out. Johanna in that silence pool is just rooted, and Ace wants a kill. Iron Skin is popped. The fort will go down. Titans King again posturing. He knows that there's no Iron Skin for Johanna. In jumps Norian. Johanna's low. 1, 2 auto attacks left, and Ace winds up confirming the kill with the Tyrael. With the Tyrael Druin's play. Could be a tower here if NGS wants to stick around. They do not. They will back off. Malthael. Big play by Murda here. Looking to maybe help come and help secure the retreat. In the meantime, Lucky trying to figure out where the heck Death went off to, as they will, again, keep on this incredibly boring, long-winded, fruitless battle up top. down on bottom. Team NGS will pick up one camp. Norian and Falindris looking to pivot on up here. It looks like they are going, maybe not specifically for the gank, but they will look to put pressure on Lucky here. I haven't seen a ping go out yet. Lucky at full health, chunking Murda. Titans King goes in. There's the Thunderburn. The Silence Pool is out. The Hammer, and that will confirm the kill. 4-on-1. Even Sonya can't get out of that. She might have needed that bug to be reinstituted on her block talent if she felt like getting out of that one alive. Team NGS with a 1-level lead will wind up taking top. Titans King going in hard on Thrall. He is thoroughly body blocked in. The Silence Pool will go out, and Ace and Titans King confirm the kill. Closing in on level 10. That'll proc soon. Taking a quick peek at the level 7 talents. Cordona moving into a little bit of a mixed build with Dominance, as well as Seeker. Remember, Seeker just trying to chip in, give it a little bit of an extra immortal race. Top camp pushing in here. Lucky and Jalvin trying to fend this off. Double blind talents with Zealous Glare taken here. Heroics coming online. It's Massive Shove. I kind of like that. It's not a bad idea. Flailing Swipe and Sanctification sometimes can have a lot of overlap. I was about to say a little bit, but no, sometimes that's a problem. Avatar is picked up. Go for the throat on Greymane. Murder right now trying to figure out what he wants to do as he grabs a camp with about no life left. He'll have time to go back and pick his heroic. And that looks like Tormented Souls to me. Halftime show grabbed here by Team NGS. Cordona in the bush here. I'm not sure if she's going to be able to make a play on the Li Ming. Good combo onto Falindrith. Titans King moving on up ahead. He's got Verino locked down. Skullcracker getting some value. Sticking with that Thrall. A miss! But the Silence Pool, Falindrith missing on the W, but winds up putting the pool in, and Thrall is gone. Titans King doing work this game. Immortal picked up. Murd is going to have Lucky. He beast stepped early. Do we have a beast step back? Anybody? No? Alright, I guess we're going to play nice. This Immortal still has full health. It should claim at least a keep wall. Titans King in on the Li Ming. There's the teleport out. He has yet to pop Avatar. Pops it right there. Winds up picking up the shield in order to sustain himself through the orb from Li Ming. Solid play from Titan. If you're not going to use it, if you're not going to use Avatar here, when are you? Ace and Murda, meanwhile, trying to pick up the rest of that wall. There's the Silence Pool. There goes Johanna. The Immortal Stun confirming that kill. Can we get some trait value from Tyrael? Titans King going down. A very good Earthquake. The counter kill being picked up there. I like what Verino did with the Thrall there. You can tell it was difficult for them to engage with the Avatar being popped from the Muradin. Ace was the target. And the keep lives. Wall goes down. T-Dream for Malfurion. Wave of Force for Li Ming. Blessed Shield for Joanna. And Wrath of the Berserker for Sonya. Again, we just saw the Earthquake play there. Work out very well for Team Vikings. And they're not out of it. It is a level and a half, but by the time the next Immortal comes up, I believe that they will have time in order to pick up 13. It's usually about a minute and a half, so I think within 1 minute we should wind up getting our 30-second timer. Team NGS looking to play aggressively. They don't yet have the talent tier advantage, but all indications have this game going in their favor. Lucky winds up popping the Wrath and the Spear. There's the Sanctification going out. It will deny the Spear damage. Jalen's Iron Skin is popped on Joanna. It doesn't look like Joanna's going to wind up getting out of there. Really good follow-up from Titans King on the Muradin. And the Death Ball is real. Could have got 2 kills. Wrath keeps Sonya alive, but Iron Skin popped very early and Joanna goes down. Team NGS looking to claim another wall on bot. See if they can get it. Titans King is rooted. He is going to take the combo from Li Ming. How many hit points you get out with? About 400. Not bad. Battle going on top. Lucky yet to retreat. I hope he gets out after this wave. Nope. He spears in. I think that in and of itself is enough to confirm the kill on Sonya. Does get the Malthael. Step it, Lucky. You did your job. Kills are traded. Maybe one wave away from being 13 are Team Vikings. Level 14 picked up for Team NGS. Titans King looking to disrupt on his Murden. He is solo, and he is eating orb shots. He is low. Verino is going to wind up popping his Wind Fury, trying to get the kills here. Great stop by Cordona. Misses the orb by fractions. The Wave of Force did a fantastic job of keeping the Murden engaged. Titans King still wants this. But the Wolf misses. Halftime show picked up here by Team NGS. Blue Immortal at half health. A bit of a stalemate here. If we take a look at the back, Murda winds up picking up the camp just to get a little bit of that split push going. There's really no rush right now for Team NGS as level 13 talents were picked up. We'll flash them on the screen here for you guys to take a peek at. Earthquake coming in to deny the kills on the Murden. A great sanctification, but Jalen is stuck inside of it with a silence pool to confirm the kill yet again on the Joanna. Lucky gets massive shoved out. That helps him get away. Norian looking to confirm the kill would go for the throat, but the T-Dream into the bush. Oh, what a play by Snowglare. Titan jumps over the wall, up, finds himself a War Chief, so the kills go 2 for 1. Wow. Team NGS, they wanted that bush, they got that bush, and they got T-Dreamed. Verino doing work on the Thrall. Felindrith under pressure here from him. It's going to wind up costing the Immortal. You're right, John Knight. Murden has no Hespect. None at all, and he paid for it dearly. Level 15 and a half. During this push, I believe we will see 16 come online. For Team NGS, this should be a keep. The top camp winds up picking up about... picks up value in terms of pushing the lane in. But does not really aid in the keep going down. About 2/3 of a shield on this Immortal. Titans King winds up coming in here. Late from the flank. Let's see if he wants to play with the aggressive jump again once he gets in there. It's worked effectively with them, especially with the Stukov silence. Titans King coming over the top looking for Cordona. Misses the Stormbolt, and the Mage will pop out. Clumped up again. Joanna getting a great condemn, but there's a tough way to follow. Team Vikings just doesn't have the damage to provide out, especially with T-Dream being down. This Immortal is going to move on up to the core. Titans King looking to lock Lucky out. As the Earthquake comes down, we've got Tyrael and Greymane doing work at the top. Lucky winds up getting procced at the back. Cordona did a great job throwing the damage out there. Has juked every Stormbolt, but listen, juking every Stormbolt isn't going to keep your core alive. Get that kill, girl. Ugh. That amount of hit points left. Team NGS claims the first game of our losers bracket. We're going to pop in, talk some smack with those guys. Great play by Norian on the Greymane. Everything was set up really well. It was a very good Deathball draft. I liked it a lot. We'll have to ask who winds up sort of coming up with that bit of play. Shout out to Verino on the Thrall. I thought he did a really good job there. Cordona as well. Even though the kills and the damage might not have been there, Cordona not dying under immense pressure, juking all the Stormbolts, juking all of the things, was good to see on the Li Ming. Let's go see if Team NGS is hanging out.
Your messages.
Fellas!
Done.
A victory.
Pinned.
A victory for the incumbents.
We're using fancy words here now.
Well, you know, I am a professor. What can I say? Let's talk about that draft real quick. Whose call was it to pull the trigger on the death ball?
Did we have one?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
Come on.
Dive ball.
Come on.
No, we just
It just happened.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of.
They're good heroes that are on Battlefield of Eternity, and suddenly you jump on top of each other with the Sanct, and it's easy.
Yeah.
That's that.
I mean, we don't have a brain, so that's would be a mess.
Yeah.
So we joked about Tormented Souls in 2018.
I mean, is it so bad that it's not a joke anymore? Did you even use it? I didn't even see it. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I know. I don't
Big
know.
impact.
I think
I used it on top of Sanct a couple times.
I know there were
that's why I did.
there was so many circles on the ground that everything wound up getting kind of like linked over. And just a shout out to Felindrith on the Stukov. I don't think Jalen's Johanna appreciated what you did to her.
Probably not.
I think you might want to. I mean, an apology probably in order. We also still have the stats up. That's quite a bit of healing there, sir. Quite a bit.
Yeah. Dude was great on VOE.
Wait.
I mean,
And
you get value out of one good spread
and-
for like forever.
I know, and you also, it was just a little shocking because you didn't move into like the trait cooldown at any of the talents there.
No, I was trying out, like watching the Western Clash. That was the build that Shad run like every single time. So
It's nice. It's like
wanted to give it a
it's the
try.
good old fashioned standard build. I think the one Shad thing is at 13 is taking the root.
Yep, I took that one. I don't know. I think I hit it a couple times. But...
Yeah, you actually hit it quite a few times.
It's just it's pure kill secure, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's
It's
Pretty
pure
dirty.
cancer
it's just
to
hey.
any tank. It's cancer to any tank.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, fellas. We got to reconfigure a little bit here. I might jump on with Ghost Dunk. I don't know who is going to wind up holding the next round.
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Hey, good luck again. Thank you guys for showing up today, helping the free agents out. We hope you lose and feed terribly in the next round. Good.
Well, thank you, sir. I'm sure we will.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you, sir.
All right. I'm going to go through a pause real quick. Like I said, we just have to figure out what is going on in terms of who is casting what. Let's get our overlay thrown up here. The Combine Guide. Round 3 will be played on Braxis. Yes, we're going to get some weird stuff. Let's go. Professor Bobo here. Coming at you with the NGS Free Agent Combine. A loser's bracket is coming up soon. I will be right back. Don't you go nowhere, chat. All right, family in my chat. Ghost Dunk is here. He's made the lobby. We gotta throw him the host. We gotta figure out how to do this. Ghost Dunk, what's happening, brother?
Hey, not a whole lot. I'm just getting all set up. I think we're just waiting for 2 more people.
I believe
yeah.
Ace Nori murder for Lindrith. Okay, let's do that. Hold on, I gotta figure out how to host you. How do I do that? Where is that?
You go to your chat and you type /host
Yeah.
space Ghost Dunk.
Ghost Dunk. Yeah, auto host this channel whenever you're offline. I don't know. Should I? I think I should.
Hey, it's your channel, man.
I'm gonna throw it out there for now.
Appreciate it. We are live, by the way. So I'm just gonna. This is very informal here. We are at the NGS Combine here. We're just